Welcome, friends. I am Ramesh Rana, a teacher teaching mathematics for the last 41 years. Now I am here to guide parents to enable them to help their visually impaired children in learning mathematics through Taylor Frame. Just by learning this simple tactile system, you can teach whole of school level arithmetic and algebra as much as you know to your visually impaired child. I welcome you to my class once again for the good cause. Welcome, friends. In this class, we are going to learn about Taylor frame. Taylor frame was invented by a very brilliant mathematician, William Taylor. I am saying very brilliant because with the help of two types and four faces on both sides of these types, he could express every number and every sign plus minus into 1 2 3 by just providing it different orientation. It is a tactile device used for arithmetical and algebraic calculations by visually impaired and blind students. Touch it, feel it, understand its orientation, and you can read and write any number or anything that's required in arithmetic or algebra. It is convenient to them as is a notebook or paper to a person with normal sight. Revision, checking, and corrections can also be done conveniently on it. Please like and subscribe before going ahead. Let us understand the construction of Taylor frame. Taylor frame is a wooden frame mounted with an aluminium sheet having rows of octagonal holes on it. You can see it in the picture. A box is attached at one end to keep the types to write on it by pegging them into the holes. You can clearly see the box, a small box in which you can see some types is used while working with it. Or as all holes of the Taylor frame are octagonal, so 8 orientations of each face are possible. Each position of a face represents either a number or a symbol. This is the octagonal hole into which we have to peg a type and we can conveniently change the orientations. And this is the line face and this is the face with dots. The raised portion from now onwards will be colored. Orientations of a line on type 1 for numbers 1 to 8. At first position, the raised line is on the left and oblique. Here it represents 1. On twisting it clockwise to fit into the next slot, it represents number 2. So on till 8 is represented at last position. So this is the first position. It represents number 1. This position slightly clockwise. In the second position, it's 2. This is 3. We are rotating clockwise. It is 4. It is 5. We are still rotating. It is 6. it is 7, and the last position is 8. After 8, we have to stop because then it will again be at position 1. And just not to forget, we are writing the numbers below them, the numbers they represent. Also note that even numbers are represented by horizontal or vertical orientations of the raised line, whereas odd numbers are represented by oblique orientations of the raised line. Orientations of dots on type 1. It is for numbers 9, 0 and signs plus, minus, multiplication, division, full stop and equal to. At first position, you can see on the slide, dots are raised on left and oblique. This was the first position for line also. This orientation represents 9. On twisting clockwise to fit into the next slot, it represents number 0. Twist it clockwise, it gives positive sign, plus sign, then negative sign, multiplication sign, division sign, decimal sign, and equal to. Learn them, that will be better and always helpful. Using these two faces of type 1 and 8 orientations of each, you can write any number and can solve most of the arithmetical problems on Taylor frame. There is a proper method of using a Taylor frame. Keep the Taylor frame on a table so that one side is parallel to the edge of the table and your both hands can conveniently work on it such that the whole of the Taylor frame can conveniently be covered. Now, with left hand, locate the position. Locating the position means there should be some space left on the top. You can see by fingers. This space is to represent the question, and you must leave some space on the right hand side, just like we leave some space on the right hand side of a notebook to do rough calculations. Okay, then pick the type with right hand, touch and feel the shape of the typeface. There can be two in this case. It can be dotted or it can be a line face. If it is not the required face for the required number or sign, turn it upside down. Twist it clockwise till it represents the required character. Now bring the type with right hand to the right position. Touch your left hand and peg it. See, this position is given in the picture. Touch it. Okay, so that it remains in the same row and just adjacent to the type. Now, after all types have been inserted, read with finger of the right hand and correct the mistakes if any. Thanks for watching.